the 7 levels of Sonic characters. Now, I know y'all been seeing this trend on YouTube with the rappers, with the streamers, and actually I got inspired to do this video from the rappers video. Such a good video, go check it out. I've also seen like some comic characters, like the Flash one, there's a villain one, like yeah, it's a whole bunch. So I decided why not do it with Sonic characters, do it something that I'm pretty knowledgeable in, at least to a degree. How this works is, it's kind of like a tier list of how I'm going to do this video, because you have level 1, which is trash. It is ass. A few disclaimers. I already know I'm gonna trigger some of y'all. Sonic, the franchise, has a lot. I mean, a lot of characters. If I say everyone's gonna be like 300 characters, I'm not trying to do all that shit. I'm gonna try to do most of the well-known characters, the TV shows, comics, and a little bit of the games, because some are really just unforgettable. And there are a few underrated ones in here that y'all may not know, and I'll explain them. Now, that's number 1. Number 2, this is my opinion. This is how I feel about them. Some of you, maybe most of you, may not even agree with me or hate me because of what I'm about to say to these characters. That's fine. That's the internet. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do it. All right. Oh, whoa. Okay, so starting off at trash, just pure ass. Okay. Now this tier, this level, is pretty much any character that you see in a Sonic game, TV show, comic. Every time you come across them, whether it's the first impression or like the 6th impression, and they just piss you off. You ask, why are they in this story, in this game, and the whole shit would be way better without them. Make you rage quit every time you see them. I have 5 people on this list. 4 of them are mine. 1 is like fan voted. Surprisingly, some of these, like I say probably 3 and 4 and up was kind of like hard to do, because I was like determining which one I could put them in. But yeah, but the first 2, it was easy because I already knew who pissed me off or like who was trash to me. I think y'all could tell from my past videos, this big ass cat. And I've seen people say also like they don't like him too. Some of them say he's one of the worst characters ever, and I'm glad y'all are waking up. What purpose do this cat serve? Y'all still haven't answered me, by the way, so I'm still wondering. But for now, probably forever, he's gonna be the bottom tier for me. Now, the other characters I will show that probably belongs in the trash list is from X. Yep, Chris. Thought about putting him in maybe bad. Nah, I'm sorry. Even as a kid, I didn't like him. I thought he was okay as a little kid, but then he did something that I didn't like. But then looking back now, I rewatched this shit like 2 years ago. Yes, no, Chris is not a good character from Sonic. I didn't even have the energy to fucking explain why. I explained it before in videos, but just know Sonic X could have been like a way better show without him in it. So or maybe just change the character. Like I like his friends more than him. So like, anyways, Chris definitely belongs there. And really the same goes for Elise from Sonic 06. Man, if you really think about it, why? And that whole kiss too, like bro, that shit. I think Sonic 06 gets a bad rep. Some of the stuff's kind of like exaggerated a little bit. I still think some of the stuff is cool. But Elise is definitely a part that people like don't like. And I understand. I legit understand. There are other great human characters in Sonic, whether it's a show or comic, like the racer and the cop that be with Rouge from Sonic X. I think they're better than her. I think they're more entertaining than her. So yeah, I gotta put her on there. That's from the game. Now I will say, one guy from X that surprisingly to you, I hate more than Big the Cat. Like, okay, I give him the benefit of the doubt. Someone actually told me that, bro, Big the Cat is there to just vibe, bro. Don't you want to vibe? Okay, I get it, you know. I still have some comments about that, but you know, overall, I get it. This character, every time he's on my fucking screen, each episode I'm watching and he comes in, I just get pissed. And I'm talking about fucking Bokon, why you want to say this thing? This little twerk right here. I could be just having a good time watching this Sonic episode, and then he comes in just fuck, oh my, and that voice. Ooh, that voice, bro. That high pitch, like even higher than Cream's. That just annoying piece of Now, okay, I'm not talking about a voice actor, because, well, I am, but like, the voice actor did his job, because I think that character purpose in that show was to be annoying, and he annoyed so many characters, especially Sonic. The voice actor did his thing. I applaud you for that, because your job is to be annoying. You did it. And I was happy I seen in my mood, it just changed. Even though I was having a bad day, I turned on Sonic X, and he just come in. I'm like, you motherfucker! I swear to God, I'll put you in a fucking rear naked choke. I gotta let my frustration out some way, somehow. Definitely that character. That's the bottom of the bottom. He's the worst one. Okay, anyways, last but not least, I went into a 5 for trash list, and I couldn't think of the 5th one, so I just Googled it, and a lot of y'all hate this character oh my chow. And boy, this character made you play him in the game, and then he just explodes like a bomb or something like that. But y'all I've seen think pieces on this character. Like, y'all legit hate this character. So y'all say he's the worst character in fiction. Like, go on Reddit, you'll see what I'm talking about, bro. Now, moving on to bad. Now, this level 2 bad is like, overall the character is not really good, but you probably see like one redeeming quality from him that you like, or that you could probably give it some, credit. I originally had Charmy here from the Chaotix, but I kind of want to include him as a group because, I feel like they work best together, and they always be together for most of the time, especially like TV show wise. But by himself, yeah, I would like definitely put him here. But a group I will put here is the Deadly Six. Like, they're just really, to me, forgettable. I don't really remember them like that. This character is funny. I'll give him that. Like, that's the only redeeming quality I got for them is like, some of them are funny as hell. Overall bad. Like, I have Gerald Robotnik here. Now, once again, it's not the movie, because if I include a movie, he'll probably be way higher. But just like comic, even game-wise alone, what has he done besides create Shadow? At least to me, like, I think that's his only good part about him, that he made this GOAT. Oh, damn, I kind of spoiled that. But that's the only good thing I could think from him. The rest is like, he didn't do much, really. And I have others that I probably just don't like as much, or like, in my opinion, are kind of bad for the franchise. Y'all see right here, y'all can let me know down below in the comments what you think. I will go over them, like each of them, but this video is already a little bit long, and I kind of spent too much ranting about the first one. So let's move on to level 3, and that is mid. Now, I know how y'all love to use this term, but when I say mid, I mean literally average. It's in the middle. You wish they had more character time or like better written story, but it's not too bad. You're like, ew, like, this character sucks type shit. It just, kind of like a he cool type vibe. Also, someone said, when I was looking at the like bad characters people don't like, someone said the beaver from Sonic Boom. I'm like, what the fuck did the beaver do? I feel like some of these characters are like actually mid, but some, like maybe half of them, it's not even their fault. But I got to put them somewhere, because from the time they had, like, they didn't really do too much, but it did the best they could at the time they was created, so I got to give him that. Like, I had Chip right here. Besides the moment that happened in that game, he's just okay. I have Fang right here, 90s, when he was like popping type shit. And besides like Mania, people don't know about Mania like that, surprisingly, nowadays. Cool character, I think he's actually pretty cool. Ray the Flying Squirrel, now he usually be with Mighty and shit, but I got Mighty. You'll see where Mighty's at. But like Ray, I like his personality a lot. Like, I like the energy he has, a cool, fun guy to be around. But overall, doesn't really do anything too crazy. Some of y'all probably like, who the hell is this character? So this is Sarah from the Sonic OVA, and I covered this in the video. And in that video, you probably see my reaction towards her. I say she's like mid because, one, she's annoying a good amount of times. Also, she's funny as hell too. Like, she had me dying when recording that video and just watching the whole thing. She's a very, very unique character. Some of these, well, a lot of these are from IDW Comics, and of course the reason they're here is because I think they cool, not really all that. And I do hope to see more of them in the future. And I just know I might get that comment, why is Chow an average? Why is he mid? He's the GOAT. I'm glad you think that way. I kind of agree. But I had to be a little bit fair. Chow really just, once again, like, apparently Bake the Cat, what he does, vibe. Chow just vibe all the time. So I don't really do nothing. Just, live life and just happy to see Sonic characters go crazy. In a way, Chow is us. Now, level 4 is like, okay, but they got my respect. Like, they have a moment where I'm like, oh, okay. Level 4 is really a whole bunch of forgotten characters. Like, from the time period they was in, they made a name for themselves. And speaking of forgotten characters, Mighty, man, the OG Knuckles. This guy got hands. He be throwing them bitches. I talked about in this video. This guy cracked his knuckles and was ready to fade Eggman. And he was going in too. And when him and Ray get together, they are a great duo at that. That's why as a duo, I'll probably put him in this list, but separate, yeah, I'll keep it the same. He's a cool character, just hasn't been used enough, sadly. You got other ones like E123 Omega. See, he really just be chilling too, like Bit the Cat, but at least he be in the field, especially in the Shadow animated short thing. He was going crazy in that too. Like, when he's riding for you, if he need to protect you, he got you. And then you got funny characters like Styx or Bean. I feel like, they are forgotten too in a way, because Styx only featured in Boom and I think some other stuff, but like, we already know for Boom, I wish she need to be in more stuff. If she was featured in the comics, she would have a great story arc, but just really the game and the TV show. But from only those two, it's a lot of funny moments she has in that. And I can name other ones like Emerald or Shade even. This is an elite pull, really. She came in, kidnapped Knuckles, and I think even took on Sonic and Knuckles. She had a moment from like one appearance, and she got it like that. So yeah, and other ones too. I feel like this tier, people know about. It might not be none of their favorites, but they, think they're cool too. Then I put a character here like Joffrey, which I know a lot of people hate, but hear me, I think it's a good place for him because I feel like there are times where I don't like him at all. But then there is a time, especially when he's with Silver and his team, which I went over in this Silver video, how he got like a kind of redemption arc and he got great character development there. And there's a good moment with him and Silver. That shit was nice. So that's why it's kind of like both don't like him and I kind of do. So yeah, I think it's a good spot for him. You'd be surprised how many people don't really know about that part of Joffrey, But hey, that's what I got to teach him about. Also too, I kind of want to put the Freedom Fighters, like a good amount of these characters are like level 4. Because, well, the whole Archie stuff and like the licensed stuff, yeah. But I still want to include them because they have moments too. And they also have great personalities. They're good running characters. I feel like if you're a Sonic fan, you know about these characters on the squad. They are lesser known, but you probably have fun learning about them in the future. And now I move on from that to level 5. Now this one, as the guy said in his video, this one and above, yeah, you one of them ones, low key. You got a fan base for you. People love you. People have so many great moments with you. People grew up with you even. People cherish and adore you. Like Rouge the Bat. People adore you, alright? But nah, she got like a good fan base too. A lot of girlies like her too. She's represented a lot in TV shows, comics, games. Yeah, they do a thing with her. Yeah, I might disagree with this one, but I don't care. I'm putting the Chaotix as a whole here. I feel like what they did in Sonic X, and not even just there, like the game, Sonic Heroes, I love them. That's a great trio right there. The personalities blend, SPO with the ninja, calm demeanor, Vector with the low-key hood, energetic, radical being, and Charmy with the annoying prankster, teasing little boy ass. They all just blend together. They will help you solve shit in a crazy way, but they still do their thing. Like Jet, I remember Sonic Riders when he came in, he became one of my favorite characters off bat. Wow, how cool he was, and just, he's like a friend of me in a way. This shit he was doing in that game, I still never forget. He was a sleazy ass guy. Love him or hate him, but Jet the Hawk. Now, I couldn't include the whole Babylon Rogues. Hear me out. To me, Jet is like the show stealer and the rest two are like, just alright. But also too, I got some underrated ones. People know Sally, but do people really know Sally? They know Amy and all the characters, but Sally is one of the ones. I talked about her before. If you read the Archie comics, the Freedom Fighters, she feels like the leader to me because she'd get shit done. Like, she's a great character. Her dynamics with different characters too is great. I wish, fucking God, I wish she was featured more often. Even in that Sonic show, like in the 90s. She was a, interesting character for that series, but still, hashtag bring Sally back. I miss you, girl. And then we also got another one, Honey the Cat. Shout out to the fandom for saving her. She's a character that people wanted and got. So that's why we need to do the same for Sally. Okay, anyways, she is a funny character to me and cool and just wild too, low key. Bro, she entered a tournament to promote her fucking fashion brand and was low-key going crazy in that tournament. Reading the whole arc in the Archie comics, I loved it. And she was one of the highlights. And of course, here's the others. But yeah, a lot more I could have said, but we'll be here for like a long time. So it's going to move on to the last two. Level 6, you are him/her. You have a dedicated fan base. This probably includes a lot of main characters. You're my top 10, probably not my favorites, but you are definitely one of the people that I'll, rock with and will play as in different games. Some of these have like different iterations. A good amount of them people love. They have iconic moments. You can even call them icons sometimes. I think level 6 is amazing. It's not perfect, but amazing. I'm talking about Tails, Knuckles. Everyone loves them. I got Silver and Blaze. Ooh, now this one, I was tempted to put in 7, but here's why. Silver and Blaze, now they get used more often than other guys from the franchise, but it's like that one redeeming quality for them to being like perfect. And for Blaze, to me, it's the Archie comics. I don't like how they did her in that. And if you compare it to the IDW or the game, like she's much cooler in those. And that's what Silver, once again, did a video about this, but like, you got the Archie comics and you got 06, like you got that. Besides 06, the other games, yeah, not really. At least not to compare to the scale of 06 and the story for that. So yeah, it's just that one redeeming quality. But other than that, they made their mark. The fandom loves them. I love them. Other characters I vouch for being great. Cream the rabbit. Hey, Ed the Glory here. So the next character I'm about to mention, I did include them in like in the picture for the collage in level 5. I meant to put him in level 6. I actually got confused. It's fucking too many Sonic characters. In the process, like making this whole video, I mixed some things with different places. My fault. Once again, I explained why Cream is level 6. So yeah, that's it. Just disregard those two and like when it comes to collage placements. And yeah. Alright, back to the video. Oh, whoa. Almost done, man. Her character, to me, she killed it in X. Like, she was all about love and peace and, you know, a great kind-hearted character. But when she had to throw down, when this shit got serious, she knew how to get down, you know what I'm saying? You know she did the Emerald? Double stop to the face. Don't mess with Cream, bro. She is like that. And that's just a glimpse of what I got to say for her in the video. Of her in the game, Sonic Heroes especially, and how she works with others like Amy and even Big. Now we got some new guys. These next 3 are from the IDW series. They are badass females. Talking about Surge, Whisper, and Tangle. These 3 I adore. I, love to talk about them on the channel and their crazy moments, their crazy ways. And speaking of crazy, Surge. And now I know I keep plugging videos, but trust me, crazy is the perfect way to describe this black Air Force energy having, what's that animal? Teneric, I think. I described it perfectly in this video, and the moment she had with even Whisper like that, she went toe-to-toe with Sonic and gave low-key belt to ass. Now, she's kind of a fraud sometimes. If you watch the video, you know why, but but she's still amazing, and she left a mark on me. Like, this is one of my new favorite additions of, like, a Sonic character in general. I wish she was in the games. Hopefully she gets added to the new DLC for Sonic Racing. And same goes for Whisper and Tangle. We need them in games. The character writing they had in IW series, even their own spinoff, amazing too. In this video right here too, I talk about it as well. Like, these 3 are one of my favorite new additions of Sonic franchise, and I wish they get more love. Well, not from the fans, y'all give them a lot of love. I'm talking about like Sega. They need to be in games. I know they knew, but please put them in games. And yeah, I know I talked about Surge, badass fighting moments, but Whisper and Tangle got some too. I know Tangle has like a kind of moment in the IDW series. It's really, let's just say emotional. And Whisper, her revenge story in the spinoff. She don't play about her Wisp and her friends. If I call her Walker Down Whisper, you know why. Y'all know me, I love badass females in fiction, especially anime. And when I see that implemented into the new Sonic comic series, shit can look at bring tears to my eyes. They're close to being great, but they're not level 7. Level 7 is GOAT. Final level, here we are. You are one of one. Like, you got it like that. Now, some of this is unfair because, well, they've been used as like the mascot for 30 years or some shit. But I'm talking about Sonic, of course, Shadow the Hedgehog. I throw even Eggman in there, surprisingly. Eggman has so many layers, and same with Sonic and Shadow. Comics, games, TV shows, different stories, different arcs, character development, crazy moments. Like, Eggman literally has a moment where he beats Sonic and then just has aura like this. He has funny moments, weird moments. It's layers upon these characters. And guess what? I even add Amy to that list. I was thinking of a perfect female character for Sonic. Now, I know she gets like a lot of hate sometimes. Not even a lot, but some hate because she, in love with Sonic. And she's kind of annoying sometimes. But guess what? You never forget her. And she has a cult fan base too. And she's ready to just whack a guy in the head with that fat ass hammer. Yeah, she ain't scared of shit. Anything for Sonic. She's a ride or die. She's sweet, a great friend, kind hearted. And I think people love that, like me. So I think she's deserves to be level 7, a GOAT. Amy's the GOAT. Last 2 for like level 7, Metal Sonic. His story is insane. I could write a whole think piece about Metal Sonic. Like the way they do him in the comics, fucking S tier. I'm telling you, they was in that bag. They was in that lab writing perfection, bro. And yeah. And last but not least, now this is hella biased probably for me. This is my favorite villain in, like, if you want to call him a villain, you can call him an anti-hero if you want. But it's my favorite villain in the Sonic franchise, and that is Scourge the Hedgehog. I did a video about him before, but good news, I am remaking that video. When I learned about him, I think that's what kind of started me to like learn about other Sonic characters. Scourge is a character that, like, man, I was rooting for this guy to win. And I don't usually do that with Sonic villains at all. So when he had it, then lost it all, then had a redemption story, or had to get it all back with his squad, I feel like when people learn more of his story, they're gonna love him too. And once again, he defeated Shadow and Sonic at the same time. Yeah, you one of the ones. Well, a big part of his story is that he kind of did get left behind in the Archie comics because of the whole reboot and shit. I'm talking about he has a fan base too. People see new characters like Surge and say, oh, this is the new Scourge. He's still being remembered since the 90s and he needs to come back some way, some fucking how. And that is it for my 7 levels of Sonic characters. Woo! This was kind of difficult to make, but let me know what you think about this video. Of course, you could comment down below your own 7 levels of Sonic characters. I'll read them and y'all could talk about them in the comments and I'll see what y'all got to say. Oof, okay, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I know this video was different, interesting, and a lot sometimes to, talk about. And let me just add this too. I know some of y'all might like disagree with this. Y'all might have certain characters in level 1 that should be in like level 4, or 4 should be in 1, and just other things. So I tried to include my like taste, my personal opinion for like these characters, like how I feel about them. But some of them I did try to include, like make it fair. Like Chris, for example, I don't like him, but I know people also, a lot of people don't like him either. But I know people like Charmy in a way, but I didn't like him like that. Other characters like some probably consider like Silver as a 7. And trust me, I want to put him there too, but I got to be a little bit fair than that because, he's not that represented well in games. And as far as groups like Babylon Rogues, if I like Jet more, he's going to be a tier above you. I'm not going to really include certain groups like as a whole, like, because I could have put the whole Freedom Files at 7 and then call it a day. But, I try to be a little fair. I know it's like a lot to take in as different rules and stuff, but once again, it all comes down to me liking a certain character. Like, that's the main thing. If I don't like him, I'll put him low. If I do like him, I'll put him a little bit higher. I try to include some objective stuff, but once again, it's mainly just, subjective when it comes to these characters and my placements. So yeah, if you don't like it though, now you want to make your own video, go ahead. I love to see it. I want to see another Sonic creator do this. If I do another one of these 7 levels of stuff, it probably will be like either another Sonic video or maybe anime. But God, I know that anime is going to be crazy, bro. If this was hard, I know that anime shit is going to be bonkers. But yeah, that's it. It's the outro message. I'm rambling now. I'm tired of talking, really. Hope y'all enjoyed. And yeah, hope you understand too. And yeah, and might as well say this too. It's fictional characters. It's not that serious. Trust me. If you disagree, leave a comment and then move on, bro. Alright, that should be it for now. Subscribe. Love y'all. I'm out. Peace. Oh, whoa.